we're Kevin and Lorena with Kevin and Lorena's Adventures. We are headed into the Badlands National Park. Standard entrance passes vary from $15 to $30. Badlands National Park charges an entrance fee, although no cash is accepted, credit cards and debit only. You can purchase a 7-day pass that's valid only at the Badlands National Park, privately or commercially. Private passes, such as private vehicle, motorcycle, or individuals, can be purchased on the recreation.gov or on site at one of the 3 entrances. There's a northeast, a Pinnacles, and an interior entrance. They do have annual senior access military passes, so when you arrive at the park, if you already hold one of the accepted entrance passes, then you don't need to purchase any of the 7-day passes. Site passes are purchased at the recreation.gov, and keep in mind these are non-refundable and non-transferable. Only purchase the Badlands National Park site pass if you do not plan to use any other pass to cover the entrance fees. I will have to mention that the annual entrance pass is $55. And this pass admits a single or private or non-commercial vehicle and its occupants into the park, and the pass does not include camping or give you any type of discount at any of the stores inside the park, and it's only valid from the year from the month of the purchase. Of course, we had to stop at the Lookout, which is one of my absolute favorite places to take a photo of. This is the one place that I feel so connected when I come to visit. It just sends chills down my spine. The very first time I came here, I actually cried because it was just so breathtaking. The colors and the rocks are so vibrant. The animals that you get to see out in the prairie. The 2 main roads are the Badland Loop Road and Sage Creek Rim Road. The South Unit does not have any roads that go directly through the park, but visitors can drive up Sheep Mountain Table or opt for a more scenic drive around the South Unit. The Badlands were named by the Lakota for their rough and unforgiving terrain, so keep in mind to wear good tennis shoes, bring lots of water, don't forget your hats and your sunscreen. Fun fact, there are a list of fossil animals that were discovered in the formations that make up the Badlands National Park and surrounding areas, so be sure to visit the visitor center to get more information on that. Now, the weather in the Badlands can be unpredictable, and extreme range from 116 degrees Fahrenheit to 40 degrees, with hot and dry summers. So be sure and check your local weather before heading out to the Badlands. The Dawes Act was passed in 1887 under the President Grover Cleveland. He allowed the federal government to break up the tribal lands, and the federal government aimed to assimilate Native Americans into mainstream U.S. society by encouraging them towards farming and agriculture, which meant dividing the tribal lands into individual plots. Only the Native Americans who accepted the division of tribal lands were allowed to become U.S. citizens. There is so much history on the National Park Service website that you can go and research on your own. If you have littles at home and you're doing homeschooling, it is very fascinating to read up on. So be sure to visit the nps.gov website. Going to be riding through one of my favorite parts of this park. If you look at the rocks, you can see all the different colors and the different levels of the terrain. When you pull over, you'd be surprised how many flowers and greenery that you see. But just above this little hill here is one of my favorite places. You'll want to take advantage of the opportunity to take photos right in this area. It's just breathtaking. I don't want to stop filming because it just makes my heart so happy. There's so much footage that I didn't even include because it would just make this video so long, but I hope you're enjoying it. Now we're heading towards the end of the Badlands area, and we're going to stop to get a little selfie here in a little bit. After our selfie, we decided to jump back on the bike so we can take some more video and some more photos. Now, this is the first time that I've ever seen wild buffalo, especially not behind a fence or something like that. They were just out in the open plains, and they were absolutely huge, and thank goodness they weren't close to the road. They certainly didn't seem to be miffed by the loudness of the motorcycle or the vehicles, or even people just pulled over on the side of the road taking videos. They didn't seem to be disturbed one single bit. We were starting to get a little hungry and tired, so we decided to head into town and go check out Wall Drug. If you've never been in there, there are tons of souvenir shops that you can go into. Definitely head on in to visit the Wall Drug Cafe to stop and get a good burger and whatever you want to drink. We decided to head on back after we had our lunch and make the long trip back. As always, we appreciate you following our journey and tuning into our channel. If you are new, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. We appreciate all the encouragement that you can give us, because doing these videos is not easy, and I am still learning and have no clue what the heck I'm doing. So thanks for tuning in.